Hello! Today I want to talk to you a little bit about getting started with technology. Chapter 1, you had lots of vocabulary. So why the heck do you need technology to help you solve problems? Well, Chapter 2 says, hey, we got a sample of 200 people that reviewed this product. Wow, look at all those numbers. Lots of 5s and 3s and 4s and 1s. And, well, what does it all mean? So we need to build frequency distributions, and then we're going to go on to do graphs and wonderful analysis to make decisions. All right, so I don't want to do that by hand, so I need a tool. So I said there are three, well, I've written down at least, there are three choices. If I go up to Course Tools, and take Content. I'm sure everybody knows this. All right, right now I'm in the TI-8384 calculator reference, which, right there, okay? You'll also see Excel reference and StatCrunch reference. All right, so you got three choices. So calculator is what I used for years. The thing I like about the calculator is I've got it handy. I don't have to jump to a different screen, on my computer or tablet, and I just have it right there handy, looking at stuff, put things in. It's got everything built in for you to do statistics. It's a wonderful tool. Here's a manual that was actually developed by a student that was a SIL. In other words, he worked in the classroom, and I said, that thing is really cool. So here are all the handouts for you, the different things you can do, and then videos. These are, I think, really great videos to kind of show you how to do the different things on the calculator. The downside of the calculator are that when you enter the list, it's on that little tiny screen, and it's kind of hard to check your work. You can't really see all of the numbers at once if you have more than about 12. Once in a while, the calculator needs to be reset. If that ever happens, you can let me know. But there is a reset button somewhere right down there. So it's a pretty good tool. What's happened is the Boulder campus, the statistics professors there, they like Excel. Excel is a wonderful tool, except it's just kind of a blank template that you start working into. So one of the things I did was I actually built a descriptive stats template. It's in Excel. You can download the spreadsheet and play with it. Just kind of see. The good news is if you write down on your note card, and it'll also be included on formulas for exams, you can have the information of what you type in to get a particular thing calculated. It's a little bit cryptic, but it's not too bad. I recently learned that Excel on the Mac, well, it's a little bit different. Yeah, Microsoft is famous for having different versions of Excel. I believe they're pretty much pushing everyone to, Office 365, so Excel 365. So hopefully things will be coming a lot more similar, but that's something to keep in mind. Sullivan, this is the information right in the book. Each of the chapters. The videos are tied into each chapter, each weekly content. So if you go there, you can find the current videos. They were done a year ago on a PC, so that's where sometimes it looks a little different than what you would expect to see. These formulas are in PowerPoint, and sorry, my bias, I personally find them really tough to work with, but they're there for you to see. The third thing is, here we go, if I can find it, StatCrunch. Well, StatCrunch is built into your MML system. So it's Pearson's software. I like the fact that it's very visual. When we get into normal distributions, it actually draws and shades the normal distribution. You cannot get that in Excel, and on the calculator you can do it, but you have a choice of choosing calculate or graph, and if you get a graph you just get a pretty drawing, but you don't have much information, so you go back and then you do calculate. So StatCrunch is growing on me. I'm really thinking it's kind of fun to work with. Getting started, again, this is a document, a PDF, so you can have these handy when you're into the system. You know, you're in StatCrunch and saying, what am I doing? They're not perfect, but they're not too bad. Got a few videos. I am trying to make more or find them on the web, because I will point out that you've also got okay, so in addition to my references and content, remember again I went course materials, content, and I've got the 3 references, but I can also go to discussions and there we go. The multimedia library, it's in MML. And I've got a thread, which you can't see, but anyway, you'll see it on your screen. As when I do a search, and here's an example I did. I went in and I searched on measures of dispersion because I was interested in standard deviation. And when I come down here, notice StatCrunch, calculator by hand. Not much on Excel, so that's kind of tough. Multimedia, again, these are videos. If you don't want to just look at the, oh, I'm sorry, that was the videos. Over here is the multimedia textbook. Again, StatCrunch, TI-84. You've got these as well as what we were seeing before. So there's a lot of places to look. And finally, yes, you may always ask me a question. I know it's a little bit tough, but we should be able to work through. But you need to play around with the tools, pick one, and then stick with it and learn it well. Use it on your homework and quizzes. And when it comes time for an exam, you're going to feel really comfortable, well, somewhat comfortable with your technology of choice. So good luck. Bye.